Good afternoon, everyone, and it is Rob here again, and we're out for another stealth slash wild camping mission today, I would say. So we're back at the crossing that I've been to a few times in a few of my videos to do a bit of scouting and just general look around the area. And we've had quite a bit of rain, so yeah, it's the water level's pretty high. We'll walk down to the little crossing where I crossed over last time, but just having a look earlier, it looks a bit high, the water level, so we might just scrap that one and go around the long way because I don't want to get washed down the river. So let's go down and check it out all. Okay, so there we go. You can kind of see the ledge underneath the water, and it's pretty submerged underneath. So that's probably going to be a no-go, but that's okay. It's not too much of a detour to go around. In terms of rain, it was raining on my way here. It stopped for the moment, but rain is predicted, so we'll see how we go overnight. And look, here we have the water level reader. So it's just beneath 1.1 meter. So we'll see how we go overnight, and we'll come back and check this again in the morning and see how much the river has risen overnight, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't get up too high, because we're not going to be camping, probably at least 3 meters above the water level, so I doubt the water will rise that much, but you know, you just never know depending how much rain comes down. So I'm just gonna walk across the bridge over there, and the path starts over near that green sign. So as you can see, the water was flowing pretty quick underneath that bridge over there. So hopefully we don't get too much rain overnight that's going to make this track unpassable on my way back in the morning, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now there was a sign at the start of the track, just a generic warning sign saying falling branches in the area, track deteriorating. Pretty much just keep in mind and the conditions and plan your trip to the conditions. So because we're not going too far along the track to the spot we found last time, I don't think we'll have too many worries. And falling branches, that's something we really always deal with on these trips. I always take that into consideration. So once again, no different today, but hopefully we don't have any problems with branches and yeah, low-hanging trees. Anyway, let's continue along the path and check it out. Alrighty all, we're at the Crossroads. So didn't take us too long to get here. It's just pretty overgrown at the moment, the bush. So if you hadn't noticed already, I have this pole. Now it's not a hiking or trekking type of pole, it's actually a tarp pole. So we've got a public holiday coming up. I just wanted to get something that would prop up my tarp, so if it does rain I can kind of hop underneath it, still be outside, so I don't have to actually be in the tent the whole time. So we'll give this a shot and see what it's like. Have no idea how I'm going to actually set it up, if I just bang it into the ground in the middle and hang the tarp over it. but we'll work that out as I go along. So here we are. We do have our famous widowmaker trees around us, but I think that spot just over there wouldn't be too bad. That's the one I think I pointed out last time. So let's see if we can get this tarp set up and how we're going to do it. It could be a bit of a muck around, but the rain's starting to come through, or the residual water off the tree, leaves and branches, so let's get it up as soon as we can. Alrighty everyone, so I've scrapped the tarp pole for now. I might look up a how-to guide because I'm not too good at that, but I had a suggestion from a few different people about using a guideline or bit of rope and just hang the tarp over like I've done in the past, but over a tree branch. And I ended up buying some off Amazon, I believe, and it actually worked out pretty well. So my knots aren't too great, but it actually looks not too bad. Got a little tree in there, a little fern, so I'll have to camp around that, but that's all right. Now, just have to see how it goes when it rains. I haven't slept directly under the tarp when it's been raining. I did bring all my other gear with me though, so I do have my tent, worst case scenario, and that was actually what I was planning to do, sleep in the tent, but the tarp actually looks pretty good, so I might just, for now, use the tarp tonight. It will be cold, but hey, at least it's pretty stealthy because we have the road just up the hill there, so I do want to try and blend in and keep the lights down, but people have obviously camped here before and had campfires, which would be good on a night like tonight, but hey, I have other means of staying warm. I'm all layered up, got my thermals on, so I think we will be okay as long as water doesn't breach through that tarp. So yeah, tonight will be a little bit of a test, so fingers crossed and hopefully it goes well. Alrighty everyone, so it wasn't actually the plan to come out this weekend, but I just wanted to try out this, well I actually wanted to try out the tarp pole, but I just bought that and I'm not too sure how to best use it, if I need one, two, how many ropes, etc, etc, so I'll look up a few videos, but hey, I brought that bit of rope and yeah, just tied it around two trees, threw the tarp over the top, pegged in the four corners, and Bob's your uncle. It's actually pretty good. So one fail, but yeah, we got one win out of it as well. So might just need a little bit longer rope for future videos, but for tonight this one will get us through. Anyway, time for a drink. I just have a Furphy local drink to my state, Victoria, so it's become pretty popular over the last couple of years. I think a major brewer bought the small company out, so it's gone more mainstream, and it's actually pretty good. I enjoy this drink. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a fruity tinge to it, I guess. Fruity taste, so definitely recommend this one. Yeah, I'm not sure how tonight's going to go. We've got a lot of scheduled rain, so Like I said earlier, we're high enough from the river that it's not going to affect us now overnight, but in the morning and walking back along that track, I'm not too sure. But this is a walking trail, so I'm hoping if you follow it along, worst case scenario, it will come out at a road, it will come out somewhere. So as long as you stick to the main path, if you can't get through one way, backtrack and go the other way and we'll find our way. Okay everyone, so I've just come down to the, well, as far as I can get before I poke myself in the eye with a branch or stick. There's a lot of tree cover on the ground in a lot of areas right now. So I just wanted to come see what the river was like. It's not sure if you can see it through the trees. It's still flowing pretty fast. I'm not sure about how much it's risen, but we're definitely well and truly 8 meters above the river at this point. So I'm not going to have an issue with rising waters being where I'm at. Just the morning could be a problem. Yeah, but like I was saying, impromptu trip on the fly, but I do enjoy getting out into the bush. You know, stealth camping in the suburbs is awesome. Love it. But on the long weekends, I like to try and get away, get out, do a few things. It's a lot easier to actually do it on long weekends. You get an extra day or two. So yeah, next weekend, that's what we'll be doing. We'll be heading out. Not sure where to yet, but I'll definitely be doing some filming. There's so many places to see, you know, and so little time. So we'll see where I end up, and I'll definitely be uploading the videos from my trip. I always love to do a bit of filming, so wherever we end up, I guess we'll, yeah, do some filming, and hopefully we catch some awesome views, some good places, and we, yeah, have an awesome time. So we're getting short bursts of rain at the moment, so I feel like it's the best time to probably cook my dinner. Now, just once again, something very easy. On my trip away, I'll probably do some better meals, but yeah, just some 2-minute noodles. All I have to do is just boil some water, pour it in, and let it sit for 2 minutes. So pretty easy meal, but it'll fill me up, so that's what matters. Before the rain comes down in droves, I'm going to get this kettle boiled. It's probably too much. Out. Throw that on. So hopefully we don't get washed out before the kettle boils, because it's coming and going and it's starting to get harder, that rain, but I'm sure we'll be alright. My only concern is the tarp. I'm not sure if this one's completely waterproof. I do have full waterproof tarps, it's just they're bright blue and not too great for stealth camping, obviously. A bright blue tarp, yeah, I'd have to set that up at night and pack it up really early. Whereas this one, I can get away with setting it up early, and yeah, I can probably stay till whatever time of the morning. But as usual, I like to get out early. Alrighty, so that water was boiled in no time. So this is just about ready. I hope I put enough water in. Otherwise, I'll be boiling another batch. But I think we'll be okay. see how we go. Probably should have done all this earlier. I just wasn't expecting it to get rid of that quickly. Get the flavours in. Alright. Turn that one off. Alright. What have we got? Hopefully that's enough. Last of it in. I think we'll be alright. I think we will be alright. So I'll let that sit for a couple of minutes. And then we'll give it a go, see what it's like all. Okay, so I've given them a few minutes. Let's see how they are. I mean, you can't go wrong with 2-minute noodles. Probably one of the easiest meals you can cook. Pour some water, pour it in, off you go. So, let's give that a bit of a stir. And we'll give it a try. Super hot, but I'm not complaining. Easy meal to take on a stealth camping trip. All you need is some water, kettle, your burner, and the ingredients, or the product, and off you go. So if you don't want to take along a whole bag full of ingredients to chop up, prepare, get ready, 2-minute noodles, super easy, and definitely recommend for an easy stealth camping meal. So I'm going to finish this off, guys, and then we might hop into the tent because, like I said, the rain is on and off. Right now it's off, so I'm going to smash this down as fast as I can, and then I'll probably start up again, so I better get in the tent. Alright everyone, time for me to head to bed. So, it's very quiet out here right now. The rain's thankfully stopped, which is good. In my sleeping bag. So, there's not too much space in here. I think I need to space it out a little bit more. Peg this tarp out a little bit further in the future, but hey, let's see how we go tonight. I think we'll have a good night's sleep. It's not super windy. There is a little bit of wind, but thankfully no rain. So anyway, any updates, I'll turn the camera back on during the night. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everyone. So we managed to make it through the night. It was a little bit cold overnight, so it was tossing and turning, quite a bit, but I can get some more rest when I get home. But luckily, we didn't have any issues with anyone coming down here. This actual structure didn't fall down or have any problems. So yeah, last night was pretty easy going. Crawled into the sleeping bag and didn't move all night. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty light outside right now. It's around 8 AM, so yeah, there was no real rush to get out of here super duper early, so we'll get up now and yeah, get everything packed up and make a move. Alrighty everyone, so we're just about all packed up. Got everything in my pack over there. Packed up the camo tarp where I stayed last night. And now I'm just going to go do a quick sweep of the trash in the area. But in terms of other people's trash, there's nothing really around here. So it's just what I brought, so obviously very easy to just throw into a bag and take with me. And next weekend, on this long weekend coming up, I hope everyone does the same, because every year I see it, people going to campgrounds, either burning their trash in the fire pit and leaving bottles, cans, all in the fire pits, or they will pack their trash into bags but then just leave it at the front gate for somebody else to take with them, which isn't the idea of it all. It actually says it wherever you go, take your trash with you as you leave. So yeah, I'm a big supporter of that. If you plan on going camping, don't ruin it for everyone else, and make sure you take your trash with everyone else. And especially when we're doing this kind of stealth or wild camping, no one really comes to these areas, so if everyone was just to leave their trash around, it would be a pigsty. Alright everyone, time to move on from the area. All in all, pretty good night here. I actually did enjoy it. But when the weather's a little bit warmer, I'm sure I'll enjoy it a lot more. We didn't get too much rain overnight, so that was a big plus. But let's go see how high the water level is. Still interested to know if it's risen higher than that, just over between 1 and 1.1 meter. So that'll be interesting to see. Uh-oh. So the water has risen and I'm walking along the trail, and the path I used to get here has been covered up. So not sure how far down that goes, but not great. We'll see if we can sneak up the side of the hill here and walk around until, well, we'll see how far we can get, I guess, and then we'll assess from there. But my car is literally across there, just up that little staircase, so let's hope we don't have to take a massive detour around and go check it out. Okay, so made it around by just cutting through the bush there on the side, so hopefully I don't have to do that again, because that was a bit annoying. I hope I didn't get covered in mud and everything, but that's okay. So let's hope that's the last part of the track that's actually covered. Alright guys, let's continue along and check it out. Geez, we have another section here that's pretty flooded. It might just be easier to take my shoes off, because this part of the bush is pretty dense. But it's not flowing too fast here. It's not the main main river, so I might just take my shoes and socks off here and try and cross over. All right guys, give it a minute, take off my pack and get all this stuff off, and then we'll go for it. Okay, I've got my shoes and socks off, rolled up my pants, and now I'm going to probably freeze my feet off coming through here. Jeez, it's pretty deep. It's at least 30 centimetre where I'm at now. Maybe even more, 40. Yeah. So it's lucky I did do this, otherwise there was no chance of me getting through. Ugh, your feet get really cold walking through this icy water. Alright, we are back. Oh, this is something different. I wasn't expecting to do this today, but hey, I think we're over halfway there. So hopefully it's all uphill from here and there's no more little river crossings. So I'm not going to worry about putting my shoes and socks on now, because I'll have to end up, knowing my luck, take them off again. Ah, there we are. The car is over there just across the river. So we are not too far away. All right, let's continue along, guys. So it's obvious the speed of the water has picked up, the height of the water has picked up. Look on this side. There's a fallen branch or tree in there that's got caught by this duct near the bridge. And the water levels pretty much, I can reach down and touch the water from here. And to put it into comparison, I've come here before and you can literally get down there and it's only your feet covered. So there is a lot of water coming through here right now, and it's probably a good thing we got out when we did, because if more rain's on the way, yeah, we probably wouldn't have got through. So it's a blessing in disguise. Last night not having any rain, I kind of didn't picture it actually rising that much. And yeah, thankfully we didn't get any rain, so we might have been trapped down there and had to find an alternative route if that had have been the case. Anyway, let me just throw on my shoes. My feet are getting pierced by little rocks, so let me throw on my shoes and then we'll go down and check that little sign. All right everyone, so I just can't seem to catch a break. Every time I go out, something always happens. You know, whether it be can't finding a spot, falling down a hill, flood waters, there always seems to be something going on. So I'm glad we managed to make it back to the car this morning, and I'd say if rain continues, that bridge will be underwater. Probably at some point today, because it's almost at that point with that tree blocking all the water flowing through. Another one or two of those trees come down, yeah, might be in a little bit of trouble. But let's go down and have a look at this sign. It's Definitely not on the bank like it was yesterday. And it's covered in leaves and sticks and lots of weird things. All right, we are at 1.4 meter. So it rose, it was just under between 1 and 1.1. So it rose 30 centimeters overnight, which is a decent amount of water. And I actually wasn't expecting that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. We didn't have any issues getting back. If we had have, I'm not sure what we would have done. Had to turn back and follow the path and see where it led out the other way and hope we didn't get trapped that side. Anyway guys, it's time I head off, go grab a coffee, go grab some food and warm up because my feet are freezing. They'll warm up quickly though. But I hope everyone enjoyed this video, enjoyed this, different type of camping with the tarp and that fly wire or a bit of rope. That was different and it will definitely work well in future videos. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy it guys. If you did, please give it a like, give me a comment, let me know what you think about the risks I take sometimes. And if you really liked it, please feel like giving me a subscribe. But until next time guys, stay safe, camp safe, I'm out.